It is an end of a generation of anime today. What's up guys, this is your boy Kiyato here, and it's been a very long time since I last posted on YouTube. Almost 2 months now, and you know, I've just been pretty busy with school and mentally drained from school because this one class I was taking has been kicking my ass pretty hard, but your boy managed to pass the class with a pretty heavy B+, so yeah, I had to take 2 more classes similar to that. But that's pretty much a quick summary of what I have been doing. But today, the main focus is something I really want to talk about. And today, or just mostly yesterday, the vocalist Ike from SPYAIR is leaving the band due to having ulcerative colitis, which is pretty much a disease that affects the bowel disease. And yeah, it's effective immediately that he will be leaving the band and any music activities. So all the events that they had planned in May and June are being canceled and refunded. And you know, it is the end of the generation somewhat because he's leaving the band, but SPYAIR is continuing as a, you know, the band together, but just as a 3-man. It just won't sound the same now because Ike was the vocalist of the band and his voice was pretty unique. So, you know, it is going to sound very different without him, you know, being in band and hearing his voice perform like any of the openings that we all love, like Haikyuu, Gundam Iron Blood Orphans, Gintama, like other animes that they did openings for and endings. But yeah, that's pretty much what prompted me to actually make this video, because you know, a lot of bands are either disbanding or members are leaving that we, you know, really love. Like one of the biggest bands I loved back then was Back On, and ever since their guitarist and bass guitarist left, who was it, Gori and Shu, Back On has not sounded the same since then. And you know, I sometimes here and there follow the band and some of their new songs, and their songs are very unique, but they're not something that I could vibe with. It's kind of a shame because I used to love Back On's like songs so much back then, and you know, the direction of their musical direction changing is just, you know, they're no longer my favorite band. No longer my favorite band of all time. Other examples, Nico Touches the Wall, which fortunately enough I was able to see them back when I was in Japan before their whole breakup or disbandment in 2019. Aqua Times, if you guys ever watched Bleach, they performed some of the openings and endings, I believe, or some of the endings, I believe. I know they did some of the openings, and they broke up in or disbanded in 2018. So it really sucks because, like, if you guys think about it, a lot of the bands that we probably grew up with, or at least like, you know, watching anime during like the mid 2000s to like early 2010s, like listening to those openings and ending songs were such bangers, and just like, you know, we want it to, you know, want the ride to continue, but eventually, some of these days, bands that we love and follow disband, some members leaving, and you know, just the band not being the exact same anymore. So it kind of really sucks seeing this like happen, as you know, today especially. And we don't know which band will be next, and just like some of the like bands that we really wanted to see when we go anime conventions or when we go visit Japan or, you know, LA or something, seeing them, like, who knows, like once we see them, like there's a possibility of them always like breaking up or, you know, disbanding, all that stuff. So it's kind of worrisome, but it is normal in life. Luckily enough, there are new bands that are coming out, but you know, it's just not the same. And I think the big one that would probably hit us the hardest is if Flow eventually have to disband, because the people in Flow, the members are getting pretty old. I think the drummer is supposed to be 55, 53 years old right now. So there's probably like a few years left in some of them. I mean, they're all past the point of reaching, so I think they're all supposed to be 45 to 47-year-olds right now. So like, I mean, as much as we want to see them last for a long time, eventually they might have to retire or at least they put out as much of their songs out that we all love. But you know, like I said, there's a point in time when a lot of bands are forced to disband, or there's a lot of reasoning. So yeah, I want to wish Ike from SPYAIR the best of luck in his future. I wish him the most healthiest in his life, and he did leave a message saying that, you know, he wants to live his fullest as a normal human being, even if he's no longer a musical vocal artist. So best of luck for him in the future, and yeah, don't know what to say.